Camotes is a beautiful place where history, religion, culture, and natural beauty come together. Camotes Islands comprises three major islands and one minor islet, divided between four municipalities. On Poro Island are the municipalities of Poro and Tudela. Pasihan Island sole municipality is San Francisco. Punson Island sole municipality is Pilor. The Camotes Islands are renowned for their crystal clear waters, fine white sand, and stunning sunset views, and have a significant place in the Philippine history. One of the perfect destinations for those seeking relaxation and adventure is the town of San Francisco. The town is known for its top tourist attractions, showcasing its stunning crystal clear waters, white sand beaches, 648-hectare Lake Danau, caves and subterranean lakes, and breathtaking views among others. But one of the most important historical landmarks of San Francisco that signifies the birth of Christianity in town, the St. Joseph Parish Church. The historic Church of San Francisco has a fascinating story behind it, and we'll explore its rich history on this journey. We will delve into the past of this special place and uncover the story of this majestic church. To understand the history of the St. Joseph Parish Church, we must first look back to the past of the town. We are here in the Municipal Hall of San Francisco to gather some information and unfold the history of the town. This is the summary of the history of the town, together with a photocopy of the old documents. These are the trophies and awards that the town has won over the years. The town of San Francisco started as a barrio called Sulangan or Sulangan, as what is commonly spoken in the dialect of the local people, and once a part of Poro, which was established ahead or earlier as a town. The place was named Sulangan or Suwangan was because of the plentiful sawong plants in the surrounding forest, in which sticky juices were extracted for lighting houses at night, for there was no kerosene before, as documented from a letter of the town's leaders to the Alcalde Mayor of Cebu, dated February 23, 1852. There is a theory from the religious people that the town of San Francisco was named after San Francisco de Javier. During the Spanish era, an image of the saint was brought from Spain. The Spaniards intended San Francisco de Javier to be the patron saint of the town, but this image was wrongfully sent to the municipality of Pilar. And the latter's image of the patron Saint Joseph was brought to the town of Sulangan. This is why they said Saint Joseph became the patron saint of the town of San Francisco, and San Francisco de Javier became the patron saint of the town of Pilar. Despite efforts to correct this mistake, the images, the people say, would always find their way back to the churches where they were originally brought. It is God's will, as the religious group would say, because the three connected municipalities of San Francisco, Poro, and Todala have Saint Joseph, Santo Niño, and the Immaculate Conception as their respective patron saints. The Holy Family. Possibly, the earliest written reference of Pasihan is by Pigafetta. An Italian chronicler narrated that the ships of Magellan in 1521 waited for the ship of the king of Mazoa near the islands of Pasihan, Poro, and Ponson en route to Cebu. On the route of Magellan and Elcano's expedition to the Philippines from Leyte, they passed through the three islands of Camotes, now part of the province of Cebu. On April 6, 1521, the expedition reached a place called Ticobon, now a part of San Francisco, Cebu. Ticobon is a fortress made of coral stone that served as a corral by the Spaniards against Moro marauders in the late 17th century. From Ticobon, the expedition caught sight of Cebu, where they would head to trade for supplies for their journey to Maloco, a well-known source then for spices and now part of Indonesia. This historical marker was established as a contribution to commemorating the 500th anniversary of the first circumnavigation of the world. The Magellan expedition passed by the Camotes Sea, and certainly the first circumnavigation of the world traded through Pasihan waters. The town of San Francisco was considered created or established on March 29, 1852, based on the letter of approval to the petition. For no other document can be found to show the exact official establishment of the town. In a letter dated February 23, 1852 to Ramon Limos y Mansa, the Alcalde Mayor of Cebu, the cabezas de barangay, and the principales or the indigenous elite of the town, led by Felipe Estrella, made a petition for its separation from the cabecera of Poro. In the letter of petition shown, it was not suggested by the signatories or much less specified a name for their town. It is not certain whether or not they had prior or later formal or informal communication with the office of the Alcalde Mayor of Cebu regarding the name of the town. What is certain is that the Spanish authorities approve of it being named after San Francisco de Asís. The Elección de los Pueblos de Cebu contains a letter written in Spanish of the official approval to the request of the leaders of Sulangan for the establishment of the town apart from Poro. This was on March 29, 1852, that the Visita of Sulangan got its petition approved by the concerned authorities. The parish of St. Joseph in San Francisco was unofficially created in 1858. 4 years later, when the parish of San Francisco de Javier of Pilar was established in 1859, San Francisco followed suit, and it was on February 3, 1863, that the parish of St. Joseph of the town of San Francisco was established separate from Poro through a superior decree. The parish of St. Joseph of the town of San Francisco was confirmed under the patronage of St. Joseph by a decision decree on June 25, 1863. The first parish priest is Reverend Father Sylvester Lope Martinez. By virtue of this, the town's feast falls on March 19 of every year, in a celebration called Solisoli Festival. From the time of the foundation of the parish in 1864 to the present, the house of worship was built 4 times. The first building, made of light materials like wood, nipa, and bamboo, was destroyed by a hurricane in 1921. This was replaced by another building that used tisa for roofing, wood for flooring, and lime and bamboo for walling. But it was destroyed during World War II. After the war, another building was built. This time, the building was concrete with iron bars and galvanized iron. This house of worship was built with a belfry. This was not destroyed, but during the time of Reverend Father Efren Fajardo, MSc, this was renovated, removing the thick walls and paving the way for the expansion of the church on both sides. It is now the present form. Because the colonial church had many developments and repairs, the current St. Joseph Church now looks like a modern-day church. A staircase guides the laity to a portico of plain columns. The entrance to the church is a rectilinear doorway. On each side of the entrance are a pair of stained glass windows. On top of the portico is a semicircle of stained glass portraying the patron. The pediment features a cross flanked by paired pierced wall windows. The bell tower is erected on the special side. It is a quadrangular in shape. The second to the uppermost level features a relief of a patron, while the highest level is pierced with a set of 3 slender arches on each side. The first religious organization formed was the Legion of Mary. This was organized on May 25, 1955 by Sister Euphemia Polancos.
May hapon di ay laam. Una ka na.
Mrs. Nagsuban has been a member of the Legion of Mary for over 50 years, just like her mother before.
Ala. Kani, nakaabot na kaani nga picture sa simbahan.
Okay.
Kana ra ba?
Kway.
Ala na aga, asa ka damit la?
Kana
Asa la? Ay, kaya nasa kinakiliran la?
talaga pa.
Oh, daga pa siya sa kinakiliran.
Unsa ka man nga tuig la nakainom.
Pila ka pila pa yung may edad ana la sa pagkuan.
Kana silang naglinya din ha, mga Legion of Mary.
Ah,
Ako nanay.
Throughout her long service, Mrs. Nagsuban has seen many significant events that have shaped both the church and the town.
Yan apoy Legion of Mary nga mga batanon, kana sila mga tiguang.
so kuan yung katukuan.
Daan po ang sa mga batanon. Kan ka mga bata. Kuan kada sa bado manimbag yun. Magputi yun. Kuan kaayo to mga aktibo kaayo. Labi na ikamayo, kada adlaw, Floris de Mayo. Tikhanang yung manimbang mga bata. Endotan na lang.
Unya, kana na ang lana kay na kinsay munuhin kanang sa mga pari la ba nga mga niagi kaniadto. Kay nung ba ka sila mga panganla kisag pinakaunahan nga pari manakuanan.
Sa ako namat mo na ang ako nagiging ko anang si Father Navarro.
Oh,
Sunod, si Padre Santiago Otimbo. Kana siya. Father Alex Holders. Father Leo Prince. Kana siya. Mga kuan naman. Mga Pilipino na.
so ang mga pari giday sa una din ni ala kay mga dili gid ay Philippine mga taga-laing kwan. Tagahulan la. So tagahulan gid ay nga niya sa ang una gid nga mga pari niya sa una. So kana ang la kung kwan unsay mga best na madjud nimo no ang memory sa simbahan sa gid dili gid nimo makalimtan hangtod karon.
Ang ginawa kalimtan nga ang pamilya mo gimang limpyo, manilhig, ako mga manghun. Hangtod nga, mag-decorate, kada mag-decorate na kanang bahay din na sa luyo sa simbahan, magdalina na siya.
Even now, she continues to serve the church with the help of her daughter and granddaughters.
Magmalaban lang yung tigyapon kay mo kuno'y nakapataas niya kinabuhi.
She has been a dedicated servant of the church, and her devotion has not wavered over the years.
Pari ka nang bagid sa
Sa
altar.
parag kan laging para prepare gyud sa pagsimba ng mga hapit sa misa.
Her abiding faith in God is a testament to her unyielding commitment to serving and helping the church.
Pero ang pagkakaroon nga mga tiguang nami pila ni katuig sa Bukana Don Rosary
Doon na sa
kadlaw matag yun mi.
This was the strongest and most active organization that contributed much so in the propagation of the faith in this parish. The apostolic work of the legionaries produced catechists, facilitators, and parish workers. The church has been a witness to the events that have occurred in the lives of the people in the town. Throughout the years, there have been some changes in the way things are done and the people who attend. But the church remains an important part of the community. We are at Mrs. Maningo's house, who is a devotee of patron Saint Joseph.
May buntag di ay ma'am no, una ka.
Mrs. Maningo and her family have preserved several old photographs of St. Joseph Church, which were used to commemorate special occasions such as the church's anniversary.
Mga pictures no amo lang i-ask unsay mga nanghitabo during ani nga time sa ani nga kuana.
Okay ni nagpakuan man ni sila nagpa-membro sa WL.
Okay.
Sana.
Kanipot member po sa kani siya mo pa ni siya ang hitsura sa una sa simbahan karaan.
Ito na sa kuan Pasko.
Pasko nga
Sa tema.
Nya. Kanipot siya si during ani
Kini pagkaga ko nga kanang ika 140.
140 sa simbahan. Nya. Dabay baga kuan kani sila mga pari ni sila or mo gini sila.
Mga pari na sa Ingisigid na.
Mga pari sa una. Makakuan
O dili pista man ni sa ato gud nya mo daghan ang mga invite ba sa pari dito sa ato.
Say ka na ang kuan
Wal
ani.
gyapon nagpa 140 dito na sa grotto.
Sa gruto.
Okay.
Muni sila ang mga katikista sa
sa
March 25,
1986.
1986. Naghanad si Birainer mga katikes.
Sa una. Munang karon ang uban di na kamo mag-rosaryo kani adto mga bata pa kamo mo rosaryo.
Kay tibo
Namay
sa simbahan.
namay mga katikista karon naman.
Sa pumata sa simbahan sa una, mamba ka na ang dagdagan di siya kalalahi ano sa imong mga kuan ka.
Ay kanang sa kini pa man siya ang karaan.
Mo gini siya ang karaan. Mo gini ang karaan mo kuan.
Mo nang nireklamo man ni padre nga diri kanang nagkuan na bitaw ni siya ang kining cross maguba na. Ay gid kan agay ba. Mo to nga pagreklamo na mo gipaayo man gipausab.
Over the years, they have witnessed several changes in the church, including its old interior and previous priests.
Mo na sila nakini siya taga pare man siya sa Poro. Okay ni siya may mga Padre Leo, Padre Alex. Mga kuan man ni sila mga Dutch.
Mga Dutch din sila.
Taga Holland.
Holland. Utoy kuan. Muni last nga kanang kuan din ang dili kid taga dinhigil sa Pilipinas si Father
James Johnson.
Johnson.
Na ra James Johnson.
Okay.
Mo sila nga pare. Nadayon Pinoy na.
Pinoy mo rin siya si Father James Johnson. Okay.
Nagsugod gid ko nga nag-atiman gid sa simbahan mga 90.
She and her sister, Mrs. Carmen Nagsuban, are responsible for decorating the church during festivities such as fiestas and Christmas, which is highly appreciated by the parishioners who eagerly await these events. Mrs. Maningo has been devoted to serving Saint Joseph since she was young and continued to do so throughout her life. The Congregation of the Missionaries of the Sacred Heart, or Missionary Sacratissimi Cordes, or MSC, has shepherded the spiritual flock of the parish since March 8, 1953. Under the pastoral care of Father Santiago Notenbaum, a Dutch priest. Today, the people continue to practice the traditions and celebrates the Soli Soli festival. Activities such as the parade of colorful dancers, dance contests, band presentations, disco, and beauty pageants are highlights of this occasion. People in San Francisco also celebrate this event by cooking delicious food and inviting friends and families from nearby towns for a salo-salo, a Filipino word that means get together. Getting to St. Joseph Church is easy because it is one of the landmarks and it is in the main town of Camotes. Just ask a habal-habal driver, a Cebuano word which means motorcycle for hire, to bring you there. The church was a testament to the people's devotion to Saint Joseph. The church endured various challenges for 160 years, but remained standing throughout the years. The history of churches is a fascinating and complex subject that has been shaped by the beliefs, practices, and experiences of Christians throughout the ages. Studying church history can help us appreciate the rich tapestry of Christian thought and practice that has developed over the past 2,000 years. But above all, it is a story of God's grace and mercy, of His unending love for His people, and His unwavering commitment to the redemption of the world.
Okay,
So,
kuan
yung mga
na.
pinaka
Best
best memories nga
and
hangtod karon
experience.
na experience sa simbahan hangtod karon
Ano
lagi
pa
ako
na?
sa imuha.
Ang pagrosaryo sa mahal na Birhen. Kay maingon man ang mahal na maingon man. Rosaryo, rosaryo ka mo mga batanon pa.